Have you ever wondered what eating a 20-ish meal course at one of the finest restaurants in the world would feel like? Have you ever been curious about what that dish with a name that you will never be able to pronounce tastes like? Welcome to Who's Number 1. In this video, we will take you through a culinary journey into the top 10 restaurants in the world. These are the places where you will best eat on the whole globe. So, get ready for the list. Number 10, Table by Bruno Vergis. Bruno Vergis opened Table 10 years ago in Paris, a restaurant that now has 2 Michelin stars. Inside, you can follow every gesture and see every plating, including the colors of the day, which is a daily changing dish of the most seasonal herbs and vegetables, and witness how Vergis gently cooks abalone or prepares lobster. And the restaurant's iconic dessert leaves diners in awe. Imagine a tartlet topped with melted dark chocolate from Peru, mixed with caper-infused cream, and some osatra caviar on top. There is an undeniably warm and accessible atmosphere in the restaurant that is the product of Vergis and his personable team, who are always happy to chat about the food. In the end, every dish has a story. Number 9, Quintino. Mexico is not just home to many of the most dangerous cities in the world, it is also a gastronomic wonder. Mexico City is the setting for Chef Jorge Vallejo's boundary-pushing Mexican cuisine. Focused on fresh, local ingredients and traditional Mexican flavors, and techniques weaved into modern preparations, Quintino is fast becoming a classic, bringing a unique type of creativity to the plate. Many of the ingredients travel just 30 meters from urban garden to plate, and the tasting menu contains seasonal dishes. In 2020, the restaurant underwent a redesign, with a new counter seating area that now serves an exciting menu, including insect-based tacos with grasshoppers and chicatana ants, and a view into the open kitchen. The main dining room is split into 2 sections, a cozy entrance area, and a light and bright section with Mexican art and a skylight. Number 8, Atomix. The best restaurant in North America, Atomix is located in a 14-seat basement counter spot on the edge of Koreatown in Manhattan, New York. Chef J.P. Park and his wife and co-owner Elia Park are respectively among the leading chefs and restaurateurs of their generation. Both grew up in Korea and have worked across the globe before settling together in New York. A well-paced 12-course tasting menu of Korean-based but highly original plates, featuring world-class flavor and texture combinations is what you can expect at Atomix. Each dish is served in beautiful bespoke ceramics accompanied by an explanatory card providing accessible information on the ingredients, origin, and inspiration. With fermentation and other classic techniques to the fore, dishes vary from sea urchin with steamed carrot cake, to kohlrabi with yellow beetroot and mussels. Number 7, Lido 84. Set on the edge of the beautiful Lake Garda in northern Italy, in the town of Gardone Riviera, Lido 84 is a true destination restaurant, with stunning lakeside views to complement the food and hospitality of brothers Riccardo and Giancarlo Caminini. The restaurant serves quintessentially Italian food, just not as you know it. Years of research into local ingredients, old recipe books and international cooking techniques, combined with a penchant for art in all its forms and a deep passion to put the customer first, have turned Riccardo and Giancarlo Caminini's restaurant into a masterpiece. Located in a charming old building that was once a beach club for vacationing families, the Camininis bought the building in 2013 and transformed it into a restaurant, with the dining room now dotted with eclectic pieces of art. When the weather is good, tables are set up on the terrace outside, directly overlooking Lake Garda's tranquil water. Number 6, Mado. 10 to 14 courses form the exciting gastronomic trip that those who choose the tasting menu will undergo at Mado, located in Lima. The restaurant combines Japanese and Peruvian gastronomy, and Mika Tsumura is the chef and tour guide on this trip around the 2 countries, where he combines Japanese techniques and Peruvian ingredients into Nikkei cuisine. The chef was born in Lima, then completed a culinary arts program in the US, and finally traveled to Osaka to specialize in Japanese cuisine, returning to Peru and opening Mado in 2009. The imaginative menu changes according to the seasons, and may amuse diners with snacks served on coral rock or edible stones made with Amazonian black potatoes, chorizo, and cream. Number 5, Alchemist. Denmark isn't just one of the safest countries in the world, it is also home to this amazing restaurant. Located in a remote part of Copenhagen, when you get to the 2-ton heavy bronze doors with decorations reminiscent of Narnia or Middle-earth, you can be sure of one thing: when you enter Alchemist, you will go through a journey unlike anything else you've experienced in a restaurant. The experience is divided into several acts, taking the guests through different locations, types of art, and extraordinary craftsmanship along the way. You will be dining under a dome-shaped roof with various graphic sceneries that change throughout the dinner, and the prime reason why it all works is due to the fact that Alchemist cuisine is rooted in a strong foundation of classic techniques, modern research, and an obsessive search for the best ingredients. Bookings sell out within minutes, and there are 5-digit waiting lists to eat here, and Rasmus Monk is using the attention to raise funds to feed homeless people in Copenhagen, and to create clean water solutions for people in Africa. He is a man on a mission. Number 4, Asador et Sabari. Set in a quiet Basque village called Etxando, which is surrounded by mountains and greenery somewhere between Bilbao and San Sebastian, in Spain, Asador et Sabari is a true destination restaurant. Gastronomes travel from all over the world to experience the magic of Chef Victor Argenzonis, who in a small kitchen filled with custom-made grills designed by him, churns out a series of elegant dishes where the ingredient is king. There's no molecular gastronomy here. A succulent red prawn is simply grilled and plated on its own, while mozzarella from the chef's own buffalo is served on a slice of the juiciest tomato. Everything is touched by the grill, from anchovy on toast, to the milk ice cream with beetroot that ends the meal. Over some 14 courses eaten in the spacious dining room overlooking the village square, customers enjoy Argenzoni's seasonal delicacies, but the star of the show is a juicy beef chop. It may look impossibly large for the end of a degustation, but its succulent texture and extraordinary flavor make the plate almost always be sent back clean. Number 3, Divercho. Set in Madrid, the capital of Spain, Divercho's tasting menu stretches out over 12 courses of pure theater, with Asian influences present throughout. The chef, David Muñoz, began his career in kitchens in Madrid before moving to London. He returned to Spain in 2007 to open Divercho, and he quickly became the second youngest person in the world to earn 3 Michelin stars. In 2012, he opened a more casual Streetcho, and in 2022 he followed with Raviocho, serving intricate dumplings and Asian-influenced pastas. Diners at Divercho can't help but notice the flying pig theme that appears throughout the restaurant in wacky art, wall hangings, and even the crockery. The porcine creatures represent Muñoz's ambition, a riposte to the fact that when he mentioned as a child that he would one day own a restaurant where people queued around the corner, his father replied, "Sure, and pigs might fly." Well, Muñoz certainly got the last laugh. Number 2, Disfrutar. Places like Disfrutar are what make Barcelona one of the best cities in the world. Set behind a facade that could be the front of any common or garden tapas joint in Barcelona, lies the best restaurant in all of Europe, one of the world's most experiential restaurants. A skinny entranceway wheels directly past the kitchen to reveal the cavernous main restaurant space, where excited chatter and a vast array of crockery and tableside service instruments fill the room. 3 chefs launched Disfrutar to create food that surprises and delights in equal measure, using modern technique and pristine ingredients that challenge traditional preconceptions of fine dining. The trio met working at a best of the best restaurant, and after it shuttered in 2011, they joined forces. The stunning whitewashed space has double-height vaulted ceilings with full-length glass running along one side of the restaurant's walls. It could easily masquerade as the perfect backdrop for modern art, as indeed it does for some of the world's most modish dishes emerging from the kitchen. Disfrutar is Catalan for enjoyment, and we have no doubt you will enjoy here. Number 1, Central. Central is the world's finest restaurant as of right now, and for good reason. Located in the capital of Peru, the second on this list, Central's menu takes diners through myriad different Peruvian ecosystems, categorized by altitude, from below sea level in the Pacific Ocean, to the high peaks of the Andes. Each dish reflects the origin of its ingredients, from Dry Valley, which includes shrimp, loch squash, and avocado, to Amazonian water, featuring pacu fish, watermelon, and coca leaf. The owners, Virgilio Martinez and Pia Leon, have become global ambassadors of Peruvian flavors with a string of openings in recent years. Both Martinez and Leon share a deep passion for the Peruvian pantry, so contagious that even Martinez's sister Melina was brought into the fold to head up the restaurant's research arm. The trio are often traveling together across the length and width of Peru, meeting producers, tasting unusual ingredients and thinking up new ways to serve them on the plate. The restaurant opened in 2008, with the aim of creating a fine dining experience rooted in Peruvian ingredients and cooking techniques. So far, it looks like they have accomplished it. Well, if you want to eat well and you have the pocket to do so, you now know where to go. These are the world's finest restaurants, and after eating in them, you will probably feel like you have entered heaven. Now, if you could eat in one of these, which one would you choose? Let us know in the comments section below. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like on it, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our weekly top 10 videos. Thank you for watching. This is Who's Number 1. See you next time.